don't think people really understand that God is omnipotent, right? That he's omnipresent. I don't think, and beyond his omniscience, I don't think people really understand. And it goes to that, that little cliche that we say, God knows my heart, right? I don't think people really understand what that means. Because if you really understand that God knows your heart, then you would know he knows every absolute positively thing about, he knows everything about you. He knows your thoughts. Right? It's like if you're sitting there having a conversation with somebody, right? And you're talking to them, but you're thinking about something else, or you're thinking about how to respond. God see those thoughts. He see your thoughts. He know your thoughts. The Bible says that I know your thoughts are far off. Even before you think about what you're going to think about, he already knows. So when you come into prayer and you hide those things that you feel, you're not allowing him access to your heart. You don't allow prayer. Prayer should be a place of transparency, right? It should be a place where you lay all the chips on the table, where you don't say we come into prayer and it's almost like if you went to a doctor's office, and the doctor say, put this robe on, you're standing there with the robe on, but you don't want the doctor to see you. The doctor has to see you. They're going to say, oh, open that robe, because I need, as a woman, I'm going to do some examinations. I need to check here, touch here, poke there, right? And so the doctor examines, does it hurt here? How does this feel? They look in your ear, you look down, they check you. Right? So, and if you get an exam, they open up, and they examine you. So they're going to see you, you're going to be exposed. So they're going to see parts of you that you may feel uncomfortable about. God forbid if you're getting, extra stuff. You're going to feel uncomfortable, but it's necessary. Right? And same with prayer. We come into prayer and we cover up. We put on a spiritual robe. It's like, I don't want God to see that. I don't want God to know that, but he already knows. And he's not going to force you to give it to him. He's not going to force you to share it with him, because he wants you to do it willingly. He wants you to share. He wants you to open up. And I think sometimes people think God is going to be mad at me if I say this, if I say that. All things being equal, I'm pretty sure you're not going to come before the presence of the Lord and